You better be ready for this next title defense. I've got someone lined up who's not the biggest fan of your work. This one's going to be personal.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE United States Championship.
It's the United States Champion looking to continue dominance.
The United States champ has been on quite the run as of late, even if you don't like how he...
Jimmy Uso is here to settle a personal vendetta.
Just when the Archetype thought they had moved past this rivalry, they have to face the consequences of their actions.
Introducing the
45 years of history behind that, the United States Championship. The champion had no idea who he'd be facing tonight, and it turned out it's an opponent with a whole lot of motivation.
It's hard enough not knowing who you're up against, Cole, but then it turns out to be someone who's got a major axe to grind. Good luck with that.
I hear you, Booker, but we've seen the former Archetype do whatever is necessary to win. I think that still gives him the slight edge here against Jimmy Uso.
Send it to the corner.
Holding nothing back with that forearm. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Turns it around, sole of the foot meets the stomach. Getting air with that forearm.
Uh-oh. Samoan drop!
Enziguri finds its mark.
He's looking to go high risk from the top rope. Gonna fly.
Oh, catches nothing but air, man. Ooh.
Oh, swanton. Damage starting to affect the challenger.
There's still nothing he can't come back from.
Showing the kind of skills you need to hold on to a title. Jimmy Uso is hoping the element of surprise will allow him to get some revenge on behalf of his family here tonight. Ooh, look at this! And he retaliates.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a countout. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now? Oh! Demoralizing spot for Jimmy Uso.
Jimmy Uso's going to have to...
Uh-oh! Dropping the senton, launched into an aerial assault, and getting all of it.
Big impact. Could be a huge tide turner.
Into the unforgiving barricade.
He's in a bad way, but still has something left in the tank.
Oh, that had to hurt.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
And he's being totally cut off here.
Oh, yeah. This man thought he wanted to fight. Well, now he's getting all feel of it. Oh, man, just sent crashing into those steel steps.
Heading back into the ring now.
And hold on, are we looking at the prelude to the end of it all?
To the apron now from the second rope. Ah, crash and burn.
A huge miss. There's bad timing, and then there's whatever you want to call that.
Looks like he's coming back in. Big back body drop. What elevation. Headbutt. The champion looking slightly rocked now. Ooh. To the arm. Uh-oh. That's what.
And able to evade the offense.
Hooked from behind, picked up and inverted crush.
The U.S. champ is overcoming the surprise factor just as I predicted.
How about this for a surprise factor? Main event Jey Uso is in the house.
The champion better keep his eye on the ball here.
Jimmy Uso has the United States title.
And the champ has no idea. Boom.
Jimmy with the cover.
That's it. We've got a new United States champion.
The so-called archetype was beaten at his own game. Credit to Jimmy and his brother Jey Uso. This was a team effort.
And it looks like there's some discord between the now former champ and Hector Flores.
You hate to see it. What a night for the entire Uso family.
It was a long trip back here, so I had a lot of time to think about what happened in your match. I feel like I let you down.
It wasn't your fault. I was actually impressed how you stopped Jay from interfering. Nothing you could have done about Jimmy nailing me with my own belt.
I should have done something.
Maybe. But you'll have another chance. Aldous has booked us against the Usos in a steel cage match at Saturday night's main event.
I'll be ready.
Good. Because depending on how things go in this match, a lot could change. One way or the other.
It's the fallen hero and his partner, who he's dragged down with him.
Following contest is a tag team steel cage match. And at a combined weight of 418 pounds, Hillbilly Josh L. and Hector Flores.
The archetype and like the Flores are in trouble here. There's still a lot of bad blood over what they did to Rikishi, and now there's nowhere to run inside that steel cage.
That may be true, but don't forget the former champion has got to still be stinging from the US title loss. That will provide some extra motivation in the cage tonight.
And a combined weight of 493 pounds, the team up, Jimmy and main event, Jay the Uso.
The Usos look focused, seeking revenge for everything that's transpired the last couple of months.
The archetype crossed the line. Taking his title wasn't enough. Tonight, the Usos are really going to make him and his minion pay.
What can we expect here, guys? Chaos? Turmoil? Bloodshed?
All of the above and more, Michael. These four can't stand each other, and now they have no option but to fight to a finish.
All I know is this match will change these four men forever. You can guarantee that.
Bomb! Scrambling up the cage wall now.
Looking for the right footing here.
Up and around, down with a tilt-the-world backbreaker.
Trying desperately to escape.
Oh, what a kick.
Snapmare could set something else up. And gets sent right into the corner.
Pounding the breadbasket. Torres gets waylaid. He's looking to gain the higher ground in the royal cage here.
Gotta be sure-footed climbing that cage.
Fall-away moonsault. Wow!
He saw that one coming.
Leaping into the wheelbarrow. Up and
Fists are flying in this brutal steel cage match as these four men settle their differences once and for all. Targeting the arm now. And the Usos' confidence got a bit shaken there. Oh, connected on that. A striking blow. Boom. Drop kick to the face.
Picture-perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority. Face plant.
Ooh.
Climbing, headed for the top of the cage.
He wants it one more time.
Rearranging the facial features just like that.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
From behind, Frankensteiner.
Oh, man, that kick. Cut that dick.
Hurricanrana. He's clawing his way up the side of the cage here.
You gotta admire the determination here. Boom! DDT! Enzuigiri finds its mark.
Absolutely fueled by adrenaline right now. He's getting even closer to making an escape.
He's halfway home. Time to start the descent. Trying to take him down from the mountaintop. Trying to force him back inside. This is what we mean when we talk about fighting spirit. Things are about to hit another gear here.
Boom.
Oh, no.
Oh, my gosh.
Counter. He knows just what to do. What grace. Float over to the power bomb.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
Getting clobbered there, dog.
Here we go.
Turned it around with a kick to the midsection.
Picking up speed. Drop kick right on the money.
on his last legs now.
Yeah, I don't think this is the way anyone planned, but
He's looking for yet another exclamation mark.
that can finish Jimmy off.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
And he's straddling the top of the cage, just feet away from making it to the outside.
Dangling over the cage now. Does he have enough to get out?
Fall-away moonsault. Wow. Hooked up.
I don't know if Jey Uso can withstand much more of this.
Any of Jay's defenses have been pegged.
Gonna scale the cage wall now.
Determined to make it up the cage. Balance and a tight grip are key.
Oh. Trying to make their way out of the cage. Turning the tables.
From the sky.
Gideon, super kick.
Exclamation delivered by Jimmy Uso. And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
Hector Flores turning up the intimidation factor.
And he has an answer for Jey.
Uncorks a thunderous chop.
Sent flying with that Rana.
Jimmy Uso is showing signs that it could be ending soon.
Jimmy's got to figure something quick. This could be the defining moment of this match for him. What does he do now? Right in the breadbasket.
Oh, the rear super kick.
From behind, nasty.
He just saved himself there.
Uh-oh. Dragon screw. And you know what's next, guys?
Down to the face buster.
No way Jimmy Uso recovers from that.
This has been an absolutely brutal display of will from these men.
You can see their flames starting to flicker, and it's only a matter of time before one goes out.
Making a move up the cage wall here.
He's trying to climb up the steel cage. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
Every second he wastes up there is crucial time lost.
And that was a terrible fall to the mat.
He might need a stretcher at the end of this one, because his odds of walking out of the cage just dramatically decreased.
Oh, this is the hard part now. He better know what he's doing.
Hector even more determined than ever now. Oof.
Battling on the top. Down they go. He sent flying down to the canvas.
Situational awareness seems to be lacking late in the match.
Lariat. Super kick. Reversal. He saw that coming. Spear.
Look at Flores getting the crowd involved.
This is the kind of match you dream about having.
And few superstars.
The target's been acquired once more.
Face first. Not a good way to land, dog.
Taken head over heels. Oh, dropped on the back of the neck with the DDT.
Fingers hooked into the cage and starting the climb.
Taking it nice and steady, trying to make it to the top.
Oh, countering that offense.
Hector Flores turning up the taking flight.
Oh, and that mistake could change the complexion of this match.
Say goodnight. Sleeper hold locked in.
Locked in with that submission hold.
This won't win the match, but it will do a lot of damage.
Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there.
Some quick thinking, even quicker movement right there.
DDT! Spike, and his head can't be on straight anymore. Not after that.
Yeah, he's out of it for sure right now.
And Jimmy able to reverse that. He finally manages to answer back.
Maybe Jimmy's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Hector is in the zone and letting his opposition know it.
And Jimmy is pushing through the pain to deliver some to the opposition.
Yeah, Jimmy knows you have to keep up the intensity in a brutal match like this.
And there's another focused attack to his head.
This goes beyond anything we expected tonight. This match is about to become legendary.
Truly incredible. Jimmy has him dead to rights. He finally made it to the top of the steel cage. He's looking for yet another exclamation mark.
Does that finish Jimmy for good? He's just got to make it to the ground now to make this win official.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful here.
Carefully continuing that journey towards the top of the cage.
He's eyeing the top of the cage as he starts his climb. And all he has to do is finish getting over the top of the cage, and he's home free.
He's almost there, but it looks like he's struggling to get that other leg out.
Great job anticipating Jimmy. Victory could be close at hand, but first he's got to get himself over the top of the cage.
Obviously drained from the climb, but he's got to power through.
Here are your winners, Hillbilly Josh M. and Hector Flores.
The former archetype and Hector Flores have escaped with a victory.
Of course, these two took the easy way out.
I know you're not the cordial type these days, but you still haven't told me if you like the gift I sent you.
I've been putting it to good use. Just ask Shinsuke and Rikishi.
Nonetheless, I've been meaning to thank you.
Thank me? For what?
You did an excellent job warming up the crowd for my client's main event title defense later tonight. But more generally speaking, I wanted to thank you for everything that you've done since the Raw after Mania. When you weren't sulking away in your gym fighting nobodies, you wasted precious time going around the world searching for something that was never there. In the meantime, my client, Braun Breaker, was growing stronger, successfully defending his championship against every top competitor WWE has to offer. So I thank you, not for anything you've done, but for what you haven't done. See, when you turned down my services, that was the best thing that ever happened to me. If we had worked together, you would have dragged me down with you into your world of failure and depravity, just like you have with your sycophant, Hector Flores. Yeah, don't think I haven't noticed what you've done to him. So that's it. 2 simple words from preventing a downward professional spiral that I may have never recovered from. Thank you.
I have 2 words for you, Paul. Braun's finished. When I get back to Raw, your client will be no match for what I've become. I will take his title, bury him with that shovel, and you will be left with nothing. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
I gotta say, these conversations are getting more and more difficult.
No one's forcing you to talk to me.
No, but I feel an obligation to say something. To make sure you're okay. Look, I'm not here to say I told you so, but since we last spoke, you've lost your title. That was a direct consequence of you taking things too far.
Let me guess. But it's not too late to change.
It's not. And if you decide to make that change, I'll be waiting to support you the entire way. You have my word. You can keep it.
I told you I'd be ready. That was a hell of a win we just pulled off.
It was. Beating the Usos is no small feat. Beating them when they're pissed off in a steel cage is even more impressive.
I've heard that we're next in line for a shot at the tag titles.
I'm focused on the WWE Championship.
Why not both? Imagine having a title belt on each shoulder. That is, if you're on board.
Actually, I'm not on board, Hector.
Okay. We can put off the tag title match.
Stop saying we. I'm not on board with going after the tag titles because I'm not on board with you. I am sick and tired of carrying you around everywhere I go like some kind of parasite, sucking every ounce of success out of my veins. Remember when I said it wasn't your fault when I lost my United States title? I lied. We both know you failed, and it cost me.
I was the only one who stuck around at your wrestling school. I dealt the deciding blow that set us on this path. Then I helped you terrorize SmackDown. I sold my soul for you. I thought that meant something.
That's the difference between you and I, Hector. You think. I know. And I know I am done with you.
Yeah? Well, I know you'll pay for this someday. Karma's coming.
We'll see. In the meantime, I'm gonna do what I came back for, and that's win the WWE Championship. Without you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the greatest WWE champion of the 21st century.
That's right. And I will be champion again now that I've broken every branch of the Bloodline family tree. Not to mention dropping that deadweight Hector Flores. You guys pay the electric bill, Saxton? Anyway, I'm not talking about Hector ever again. He's the past. And what I want to talk about is the future. Me beating Braun Breaker for the... What the...
We're here. You've damned yourself, turning your back on the light. Now, the darkness is coming.
We're gonna wrap things up.
Just think, in a different timeline, you and me are talking trash to each other about our upcoming tag team championship match.
I'm living in this timeline.
Oh, I know. After you and your little minion managed to steal one from the Usos, all anyone was talking about was, "Oh no, the New Day must be shaking in their boots." Instead, look at you now.
You should be counting your blessings that I dropped Hector.
I bet Hector's counting his blessings now that the Wyatt Six are after you.
Come on, you don't believe in all that smoke and mirrors.
Looked like you believed at the press conference. You left the business to become a big movie star, only to throw it all away because your ego demanded a comeback the Wyatts are about to bury 6 feet deep.
I'm not afraid of the Wyatt Six.
Not yet. See you around, if the Wyatts don't see you first.
You wanted to talk?
No, I want answers. What are you going to do about the Wyatt Six?
What do you expect me to do? Use my special Wyatt 6 hotline to give Uncle Howdy a jingle and ask him to take it easy on the archetype?
I expect you to do your job. Your top act just got ambushed at a press conference.
My top act? Is that what you think you are? All you have managed to accomplish since darkening my doorstep is bullying the weak, attacking a legend, and kicking the one person who had any respect for you to the curb.
Fine. So how about you trade me to Raw? The only reason I returned to this cesspool of a company was to get my WWE Championship back from Braun Breaker. And I can't do that here.
I'm afraid running away is not an option.
Then put me in some matches and I'll show the entire world I don't run away from anything. Including some cheap scare tactics from the Wyatts.
There's an eerie feeling in the building. But maybe that's just me.
That won't prove my point. Give me something better. How am I supposed to move past the Wyatts with that match? Next. How am I supposed to move past the Wyatts with that match? Next.
Once admired, now feared, the archetype.
The following contest is a tables match. Making his way to the ring from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing in at 216 pounds, Hillbilly Josh L.
It's still strange to see the archetype come in here with an attitude that he himself would have said was beneath him.
Strange, but effective. It might be that he's finally figured out how this system works and how to take what he's due. Dragon Lee is about to take flight.
And his opponent from Tala, Jalisco, Mexico, weighing in at 165 pounds, Dragon Lee!
You're about to see things in the ring you've never seen before.
You're right about that, Cole. You never want to blink when Dragon Lee competes.
Dragon Lee, he's always flying around in the WWE, joining that next generation of lucha talent in LWO, winning gold in NXT and on the main roster. You gotta love it. Dragon Lee